Hi everyone, welcome you all. Hope you are enjoying Python tutorial with me and doing previous day task. So let us get rid of all this and start today's agenda. And now what we need to do is we are going to define two variables. Let's say a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 20. We are going to swap these values. Okay. For example, if I try to print like this, print a is equals to and a and print b is equals to b. Okay, these are really very simple. Now if I try to execute this program, control shift F10, okay, so you can see a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 20. Okay, what I want is a should be replaced. What you have to do is you have to set the value of a and b. Okay, if I try to print a, this statement should give me 20 and in place of a b it should give you 10. Okay, remember you cannot use any other literal here. Okay, you cannot use a is equals to 20 and b is equals to 10. That will be cheating. Okay, so pause the video for a second for some time and try to figure out yourself. Okay, there are plenty of ways to do it in Python. Okay, so I'm going to give you a solution. If you haven't tried it, please try it, then only watch this. Okay, now one thing is we are going to take a temporary variable and pass the value of a to the temporary variable. Okay, so now we have two variables with the same value. Okay, so temp contains 10 and a also contains 10. Now what we are going to do, we are going to override the value of a with the help of b. Okay, now at this point, now if I try to print all the intermediate values in this step only, and let's have another, delete these points, b is equals to, let's have a space and let's print the temporary variable as well. So temp is equals to, and let's have the value of a temp here. Okay, so now this will print the value of a temp, all the values, and in the next step also let's have step 1 point here and 2 here, and now the final step is b is equals to the temp. Okay, and if I try to print this, now you will see at the end, let's have a print asterisk multiplied by 20. Okay, so this will separate my output. Now if I try to execute this program, now you will notice, let's increase the size of output window. Now you can see my first value, when I used a temp is equals to a new variable with the same value as a is created. Now you can see the values a is equals to 10 and temp is equals to 10. Okay, so now I have created a one more container which contains the same value as a. Okay, now what I did is, in the next I have transferred value of b to a. Okay, now my a and b contains the value 20, but my value of a is safe here. Okay, now in the next step what I did, I have picked the safe value and put it into b. Okay, so in this way my variable's value is changed. Okay, so this is how we can change it. Now suppose if I try to do it like this, you can take a screenshot and write this program. I'm going to comment it out. Okay, now if I try to say b is equals to a and a is equals to b, okay, now see what happens. See, the value of a is 10 and b is 10. Now why? Because initially the value of a was 10 and I have copied this value to b, so both the variables are b now, or contains the value 10. And if I say a is equals to b, then also 10 is equals to a. So that's why both my variables are giving me 10. Okay, that's why this solution is not working. Now let us try another solution to the same problem. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a program, simple C. A is equals to A plus B. Okay, and I'm going to copy this one here from here and place this here. What is going on here? Okay, I'm going to try to, I will print this value. Okay, so here now you can see my, first of all my value was 10 and 20, and then after calculating A is equals to A plus B, it becomes 30 and 20. Now how I will get 10 back and in what variable I want? So see, I want 10 to be in B. So B is equals to A minus B. And if I try to copy this, allow me to copy this here also at this point, and let's put it bracket here. Now you can see my line is here and I want to place it here. Okay, one way is to copy it from here or cut it from here and make a place here and place it. Okay, this is one way of doing it in PyCharm. And another way of doing it is you have to hold Control and Shift and up arrow key. Okay, now you can see my line is moved twice. Which key combination? Once again, Control, Shift and up arrow key. Okay, similarly if you want to move your line down, you can press Control, Shift and down. Okay, see my lines are going up and down. Okay, so this is it. Let us try to print this. Now A is equals to 30, B is equals to 20, A is equals to 30 in the next step, and B is equals to 10, right? So half of the work is done. Now what I need A to be 20. Guess what will be the next step? Okay, right, you guessed it right. A is equals to A minus B. Okay, so 30 minus 20 will be 10 and will be stored in A, and let's print this one. Okay, so if I try to print this or execute this, now you get 20 and 10. Perfect, isn't it? So I have a second way of doing it, right? So let's make a comment, and now another way of doing it is A comma B is equals to B comma A. Okay, this is also perfectly fine. I think we have learned it. Remember, now B will go to A and A will go to B. So this is the third way of doing it. Let's run this program and see. So you can see A is equals to 20, B is equals to 10. My values are changed in one statement. Now you can see 3 different programs doing the same, right? So any given problem may have multiple solutions. You should not restrict yourself by having only one solution. There may be another solution which is better than one in terms of space, memory or speed. We will talk about efficiency and effectiveness of the program later in the sessions. Okay, but for now, feel free to explore your options. You can have multiple solutions. Don't think that my solution is wrong or incorrect initially. You can have longer program for a particular solution. So don't worry about it. It's a part of our programming. Okay, so this is how we can swap the values, right? Okay, now let us learn one more shortcut. Suppose somehow I want to change the name of A. Okay, so what I want to do is, first of all, I will write A1, let's say A1 here also, A1 here also, and A1 here also. This is one way of doing it. Then only my program will be correct. Okay, if I missed a single A, for example, let it be A maybe alone, and then if I try to execute it, straight away my compiler reports me that A is unresolved or name error. Okay, so A1, right? Now another way of doing it in PyCharm is you go to the variable, right click on it, and go to the refactor. Yeah, here it is, and then click on rename, or you can simply press shift F6. Okay, rename, and now it says rename variable a1 and its uses too. So here I'm going to rename my underscore first underscore variable. Okay, so let's have a name. Click on refactor. Okay, now you will notice all the occurrence of my a1 will be changed to my new name. Okay, so this is another additional benefit of IDE. Okay, so we are going to conclude our session. Try all these 3 possible solutions and write in your notebook. And thank you. Goodbye for today. Hope you have enjoyed it. Bye bye.